It's really not all about how many followers you have. It's about what you do with the followers you do have and optimizing. So this concept is a much more important video than how to grow on social media. In 2018, I walked away from law. Now, how was I able to do that? All with social media. There are many reasons how, but one of the reasons was that I optimized social media. Let's dive in. If you're new here, my name is Angel. I'm a content creator that shares behind the scenes here and want to help you grow as well. So be sure to join the family and let's grow together. So let's address the most important concept I want you guys to engrave in your system. It is not about followers. I'm gonna say that again. It is not about followers and follower counts, okay? This video is not gonna be about how to grow on social media. Like I said, I was small when I left law and I was making money then. Even though now I have well over 1 million followers across multiple platforms, back then I was super small. I had about 100,000 total across the board, about 60 on Instagram, 1,000 on YouTube, and about 39,000 on Facebook. That's when I walked away from law. It's not really about, you know, follower count, and it's not about the race to first to reach 100K, but I want you guys to understand followers can matter, but followers is like money. It's not about how much money you make, it's about what you do with the money you make. And I could do a whole story on money, you guys, because I was an accountant, major in accounting. I love money, but I am huge on what you do with money. It's not about how much you make. But that's another topic for another day. Followers, the same thing. It's really not all about how many followers you have. It's about what you do with the followers you do have and optimizing. In order to optimize, you have got to strategize. You're probably like, you was an accountant, but you say you was a lawyer. I was both. You guys, I majored in accounting, worked at an accounting firm, then I went on to law school and became a lawyer. So there you go. I got about 3 degrees. People surpass me all the time on social media, but it is not about the follower count. It's about strategizing and optimizing. I can tell you that I make a pretty good living with social media, and I'm grateful that my whole family works with me now. And I'm not the largest out there. I don't got 10 million followers, you know, or million every platform, nothing like that. But it's all in strategizing and optimizing and making the most out of what you got. You can easily make more money than somebody 10 times larger than you on social media because you have a game plan and you have strategized. I hate to say it, but analytical thinking can take you so far with social media versus creativity. I love creativity. Yes, creativity can get you big overnight, but just because you're big does not mean you're making money or a lot of money. I know tons of people who are not monetizing how they should be. So this concept is a much more important video than how to grow on social media. It's about optimizing social media for your brand and your business. Essentially, how to make money and think about the future, not the numbers that you see in the follower count. Here are some ways to help you optimize your social media. Number 1, leverage your link in your bio. I did a whole video on this, and you guys go watch this next. Your link in your bio is expensive real estate. Look, perfect example. You can have 1,000 followers, just 1,000 followers. But if you've optimized your link in your bio, you could easily make $100 from just 10 clicks, depending on what you're pushing. Literally, it's not about the follower count, you guys. It's about optimizing and strategizing and making a reason and a purpose. So go watch the link in the bio. I go really in detail about that, but that is the first and number 1 way to optimize your social media. Use that link, push whatever you're trying to push, get that traffic, because again, if you've strategized enough, you don't have to have 1,000 clicks to make money. It can just take the right product, the right push, and the right people clicking it. 2, leverage each platform. Use them to work for each other. I talk about this all the time, and if you've heard it before, I'm so sorry, but you're gonna hear it again. But it is so important, you guys. I'm on all the platforms. I make money on all the platforms. Listen, every day these platforms are competing against each other for creators' attention. They're popping up with new ways to make money, just like Facebook is offering creators up to $35,000 a month. I just talked about that in my previous video, Amazon Live reached out with personal offers. They are literally all competing against each other. TikTok has reached out with offers. And listen, they all have private programs that are invite only with more ways you can make money. So being diversified is not just being on one or two platforms. Being diversified is giving you the opportunity to make more money. Some of the opportunities that have been offered to me would have never been offered had I not been diversified. Or they found me on this one platform, or they found me on this other platform. So if you're only limited to one platform, let's say you're only an Instagrammer, I don't want to say you're hurting yourself, but you could have so many more opportunities. You know, whereas me, all these platforms, they have personally called me. They want to know how they can make their platform better. How can they steal my attention? What are creators looking for? And because I'm on all these platforms, I can be like, well, you know, right now my focus is here, and you know, they just have better programs for creators. Or I can tell them things to help them improve their platform. But if you're only on one platform, if you're only just a YouTuber, I don't want to say it's limiting you, but it is limiting you. I don't care if you have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. You guys, I've had shows reach out like Netflix and different programs because they found me on a certain platform. So sometimes they're only looking at one platform. And if you're not on the platform, you're getting missed. You know, it's not that you're not a great creator, but again, just being diversified, and you never know who's following you. I say that all the time. If you're on, let's say, TikTok, and you got this producer following you, and they're like, I just love her stuff. You know, they're only on TikTok. And if you're not on there, you could literally not be found, and you could be one of the greatest creators of all times. So just diversify. I cannot speak enough about it. And you guys, like I share all the time, I try to be honest with you guys and share what I can. Some stuff I can't because of non-disclosures and stuff like that, but I try to share as much information as I can with you guys. So that's my next biggest tip. To optimize is to diversify. And when you're diversifying platforms, you're also diversifying your income, okay? Because it feels really good getting checks from Amazon and Facebook and YouTube, Google. When you're diversified on multiple platforms, you're having multiple sources of income coming as well. So if one get cut, hopefully you'll still be okay. Next tip, cross promote. The biggest key for me optimizing my social media is cross posting. I cross promote and repurpose so much, and you know, a lot of people are like, I just can't do all the platforms. You actually can if you strategize it right. I will take my same short form video and I will post it on TikTok, I will post it on YouTube Shorts, or I may post it on Instagram Reels, I may post it on Facebook Reels, I may post it on Pinterest, I may post it on Twitter. One video, you guys. Or I may take one thumbnail, I may use that same thumbnail on YouTube, I may use it on my Amazon live streams thumbnail. You know, I cross promote all the time. I may use it as a story to push whatever I'm trying to push. I literally repurpose so much in my business. I shared tons of videos. You guys can go check that playlist out. But repurposing and cross posting is a amazing and incredible way to optimize your social media and leverage all the platforms. So make sure you're cross posting and repurposing. And in doing so, make sure each post has a meaning. What's your goal? Some posts may be to sell a product. Do you want people to head to a website? Are you trying to relate to your follower? Just think about that purpose of your post. Some may be educational. Just make sure each post has a reason for posting. Don't just like post random stuff, because honestly, like when you're trying to grow, and even when you're, you know, grown to a certain point, most people don't care. It's hard to grow when people don't know you and really don't care about you. So if you have a reason for posting, whether it's, like I said, educational, funny, inspirational, people have a reason to follow you. Once you get to a certain point, you can post random stuff because they are interested in you. They may be like, oh, that's going on in her life or whatever. So just make sure you have a reason for posting. That is one of the biggest strategies that I've incorporated into my game plan. When I talked about this recently, I had one digital product that has made thousands of dollars. I have lots of digital products, but this one, I literally strategized. I hardly ever talk about it, but when I did market it and promoted it, it was a huge strategy behind it. And that's how that one product made thousands of dollars. You guys can go check that video out. I go into detail about it. But again, It's not about follower count. It's about optimizing and strategizing. So if you want to learn more about how I'm spread out over all of these platforms, check out How I Repurpose Content, and I share exact examples in these videos you see on screen, and I'll see you over there.